We're here with Chris Canning. Just won the Grand Slam Championship this year. One of 7 guys in the history of motocross to do that. Just got his national numbers, and I told him, hey, we should take this Hot Rod Harley out for a ride. He's gonna give us a quick demo. Go ahead, send it, Chris. Chris just got a full sponsorship with Kawasaki. Full sponsorship. Chris has got he's picking up 2 brand new bikes today. Full sponsorship from Kawasaki. All his riding gear, boots, all his sponsors stepped up, tire manufacturers, so he's finally getting taken care of as he should. He's got his national 2-digit number, qualified for every national he went into this year. He's a hell of a rider, and been watching his career from when he was a little kid. Just incredible, incredible rider. Absolutely the fastest rider in the Northeast today. So you may not know, we're having the Racers reunion this weekend here at the museum. We've got legends and heroes from 5 different generations coming. The people who founded NESC, the people who run it today, the vice presidents and presidents past and current are going to be here. So it's an awesome day. It's a Saturday from 3 to 8 right here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. So we've got food, a DJ, and it's going to be a great day. We're inducting Jimmy Ellis into the Hall of Fame. Thing hauls ass. That's a 110 cubic inch Dyna CVO. One of the fastest, actually the fastest motor they've ever put in a Dyna, which they just stopped making them recently, unfortunately.
This thing's fun.
It's awesome, huh? Yeah. So fast it blew the hat right off your head. So Chris will be here this weekend at the Racers reunion, and this is not just for the riders. This is for the families, the support teams, the sponsors, heck, the photographers. Paul Buckley, he's a legend in his own right. He's going to be here, and all the fast riders: John Dowd, Doug Henry, Keith Johnson, Mike Treadwell. It's like a who's who of motocross is going to be here. And some of the young guns like Larry Fortin, and of course Chris Canning. He's probably going to repeat his Grand Slam championship next year. So it's all different generations, and it's for the fans and the riders. So if you can make it, come on in. Well, when you retire for racing, you can get one of these. So it's no KX450, but it sure is a lot of fun, huh? How was it?
Makes me want to buy one, that's for sure.
So Chris brought over his number plate that we're going to put in the Hall of Fame here at the museum. Tell us a little bit about this plate, Chris.
This was actually put on at your house, Ken. First National, 2011. Bike was in pieces like 2 days before.
I remember the tranny was blown, and the bike had probably 300 hours on it. It was totally hammered stock bike. You put it back together. I remember you putting the number plates on. You went out and sent it, and I believe you were running in 12th at that national at one point, were you?
I don't remember exactly because it was just a full mud bog. It was that hurricane.
I know. I was standing there. You were top 15 for a couple of laps. I was like, holy shit! I know the brakes were hung up on it, and I don't think you didn't have a rear brake or something, and.
Yeah, the front brakes were locking up, and the bike actually misshifted from second to third. So like the start was dead last every moto, and
you were flying though.
Yeah.
That's the kind of attitude that got you where you are today. Never say die attitude, no matter what, man. Yeah. I've seen you ride with broken bones and broken bikes and flat. I've seen you win races in the pro class with a flat tire. So I know Hoosier Tires got an offer for you today. I heard, and Kawasaki just picked you up, and who are your sponsors for this year? I know you got a great list of sponsors.
Yeah, I mean, Power Band Suspension, 60 helmets, FXR, CD Boots, Traction MX, Mellow Design, Manchester Honda. I had so many people help me this year, and I got even more for next year. So.
And so next year you don't have to pay for bikes, gear, and you don't even have to pay for entry fees because once you're an NEXC champion, it's free the next year, right?
Yeah.
For all classes.
Yeah, so all 4 championships. So yeah, next year those 4 are
So
free.
if there are any factory talent scouts looking for the next guy in line, this is it right here. But he's not leaving New England unless you got a fat paycheck for him because he's doing fine right here. If you want the fastest guy in the Northeast, this is him right here. So I know Southwick, you national riders, you better be ready because Chris is coming out swinging next year.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be surprised to see this guy on the podium, just like Dowd and Henry and Pat Barton and the rest of the guys before him in New England that went out and kicked ass at the Wick. So Johnson, all those guys. So they're all going to be here this weekend too. Chris is coming to the Races Reunion Saturday from 3 to 9, representing the latest crop of fast riders, and we'll have all the previous 5 generations of 5 decades of riders. So here, hope to see everybody here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. And we've got our 2019 schedule set up. We're doing bike nights here every Friday night, ride-in movie theater on Saturday night, 2 motorcycle auctions, and we're having a Woodstock kind of event called Rockstock with 21 bands. Doug Danger is going to be here doing a jump. Matter of fact, Doug Danger is coming this weekend for the Races Reunion. World famous Harley jumper who set the record last year, beat Evel Knievel's record on distance jumped on a Harley. So we've got a lot of great events coming, and we're here to have a good time this weekend. Michael Treadwell, Tread and Digger and Dowdy. Tread kind of came up with the idea to do an after party, and they're having an after party at Shays in Manchester. A lot of guys are getting hotel rooms. Gary Lucier and a bunch of the other expert riders are coming up. So this is a rowdy bunch of dudes, so I can only imagine what the after party is going to be like. Definitely, hopefully, have the camera there. Junior, you going to get this all on camera for the ages?
Oh, absolutely. No, we're definitely going to document it. Looking forward to it. So.
It's going to be awesome. So it's our first inaugural Racers Reunion here. Jimmy Ellis, who brought home the first national championship to New England, is the first inductee. Jimmy will be here. Dale Tucker is going to be here. There's Paul Buckley is going to be here. All the greatest are going to be here. Matter of fact, speaking with Jim Boshin today, who's helped me put this together, Jim told me 5 of the 7 Grand Slam champions, that is NESC riders that have won all 4 championships in 1 year. 5 of the 7 are going to be here. So definitely a place to be this weekend. Don't miss out. Right here at 200 West Main Street at the New England Motorcycle Museum from 3 o'clock to 8 o'clock. The after party starts at around 8:30 or 9 at Shays in Manchester, and God knows when that'll go to. But bring your Advil. It's going to be a long night, I'm sure. So God bless everybody, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday, T-minus 4 days.